Hi, this is David.Rosen, and we are in the fourth or fifth week of our quarantine as we record this. And it's such a special time. And as a small business owner, I've tried to take a moment to connect with specific people in our New York City community. And today I'm joined by Kerri. Kerri, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, David. Yes, I'm Kerri. I own the Fashion Class. It's a sewing studio in Manhattan. I have a location in Midtown and a location on the Upper East Side, and we primarily work with children and teach them how to sew, design, and create their own clothing.
And wow, so again, the fashion class, you have two locations. I've been to the Midtown location,
Yes.
and so the website is thefashionclass.com,
Yep, the Fashion Class.
and I'm on your page. So the first two sliders, what do we have? We have online classes. What are those about?
So we quickly, we followed the New York City public school schedule. So as soon as they shut down, I think it was on March 16th, we shut down immediately. Didn't want to have kids in close quarters anyway.
Got it.
So I started the online classes pretty much as a way to allow my students to continue and also to keep my employees and teachers teaching and doing something with their time, because a lot of them are freelancers and every industry just kind of shuttered. So we've been doing that for this will be week 5, working from home. As you can see, I have my little studio here because I teach some of the classes myself. But yeah, we've been doing one-on-one sewing classes. So if you have a sewing machine at home, we can teach you how to make a small project. We've been doing like small dresses, doll clothing, a lot of hair accessories, face masks, things like that. And then if you don't have a sewing
Oh,
machine.
stop right there. There's so much. Wait. So, and I know that if I go to the second slide, I see face masks. Now, face masks are kind of in the news. And I did want to ask you, as a small business owner and as somebody who provides as a teacher and as also as a provider, as an entrepreneur, it's really interesting that you, made point of, the people who depend on you. I do want to get back to what you've done and how you pivoted to this point, but just quickly, face masks. People all over the world want to know about face masks. What can you tell us about face masks?
There's a lot of information about face masks online. There's several different types. What I tried to do was find the most simple type that was recommended by the CDC and create a tutorial and video on how to make them.
And that's on your site?
It's on my site, yep. There's video,
Okay.
there's printable pattern, tutorial, and then a list of hospitals that will actually take donations of these face masks. Not every place will, but there are some hospitals that are so desperate that they will take fabric, home sewn fabric, and make face masks.
But even if they're not for hospitals, what about mature members of our community? Like my landlady, she's wearing a bandana over her face right now. And
Yep.
whether it's medically perfect or it just shows other people that you're being sensitive, cautious, and careful, it really sends a message.
It does. And in the last week, now the recommendation is that everybody wear a face mask outside. I'm in New Jersey, and the law is going to buy groceries, picking up medicine, wear a face mask.
When we went grocery shopping recently, what we're seeing is that you cannot go into stores 50% of the time without a mask. There's a big sign that says only so many human beings, and you have to have a mask or go away. And if you walk in, someone will nicely ask you to leave. I saw it yesterday. So, it's the new world.
Yep.
So I know we only have a little bit of time and people only have a little bit of time to watch these videos. What was it like? Talk to me 40 days ago. Let's just finish here. How did you get to this point? Now you're doing online masks. You're keeping your people gainfully doing something. You're interacting with people. You've really stepped up. How did you do it?
Well, thank you for that. I'm mostly trying to, keep myself busy. As everybody knows, quarantine is very, very difficult to just find things to do with your time. But yeah, 40 days ago, we were having one of our best years ever.
Me too.
Yeah, it was great. Everything was wonderful. We were picking up, going into our busy season, the spring and summer. And just like that, everything just very quickly came to a head and shut down. So yeah, just doing the online classes and creating masks is something to keep myself busy and try to help my staff. It's not a lot, but as a service business with physical locations, there's not much work to be done at home. So working remotely isn't really an option. I've been able to keep my 2 employees, my managers, employed part-time by answering phones. We set up a cell phone that all of our calls forward to.
Let me just stop you. So what does the first 2 weeks look like? How did you get this website up, these classes planned? How did you, as a leader, break through and make it this reality? I get that we're all stuck at home trying to make this work, and nobody's, what's perfection look like here? That you made $1 million in the last 5 weeks? No, that's nobody wants to be that person, really. Come on. But we're here, we're breathing, we're alive, we're healthy.
Yeah.
The world is gonna come out of this. We're a part of that. How did you, make sense of these things, given the amount of pressures you had during those first 2 weeks in March?
I immediately went into just kind of business survival mode. I've been there before. I've been in business for 10 years. So we've been through, Hurricane Sandy shut down. We had a fire shut down our studio for a little while. So I feel like this is kind of like the third go around. So I was a little bit prepared, and immediately any recurring costs got eliminated. Things like my salary got cut a lot. And, just quickly trying to see what projects translate to online. What do we do that we can do remotely?
It didn't sound like you spent too much time feeling sorry for yourself.
Well, there was no time to feel sorry for myself. People wanted to know what's next. How can my kids continue to learn? We work with a lot of the schools, and they wanted us to continue our programming. So it was really just from day one, setting up the classes.
So what was that like who reaches out to you? A teacher or an administrator?
Administrators typically.
And they need you. They need you to keep programming.
Yeah, they want to keep kids need structure, and they want to keep the same schedule as much as they can. So they relied on us to do that.
You're right. We all do. And especially, yes. I was telling you about my family friend who I've been working to see if she'll be someone who wants to do an online class with you. And so I know you've got other appointments today. Tell us, where can we find you online?
Sure. So we're at thefashionclass.com, and right on the homepage are links to our online classes, also links to making the mask. We have online classes for sewers and non-sewers. So if you want to sketch fashion, do some fashion entrepreneurship branding, we have lessons for that. And yeah, we're just there to kind of be creative with kids, teens, and adults. We have a lot of adult classes as well.
Well, as my friend who's a comic said, at the end of this, everyone's going to be an artist or a chef or a fashion designer. So,
I know. I picked my own craft class to make my sign.
I love it. Me too. We're doing our best. So, Kerri, Thank you so much.
Thank you, David.
I'm wishing you and everyone who's working with you nothing but health and wellness, and I look forward to watching this with you in 6 months.
You as well. Stay healthy, and thank you again.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.